This great deck is the bane of all Shen decks' existence. Not to say it will beat all of them easily, but it gives them nightmares because it's just like it's a counter-attack style with a lot of anti-Shen and anti-Tigers tech. So it's nasty to deal with for Shen players. And by the way, if you want to learn how to build this deck, go to my Crane tutorial. I'll show you how to build it. I made some tweaks since my last. I think I've changed 2 cards since my last tutorial. I put in a. I'll show you. So I put in 2 different cards. I put in Razorback, which gives me a little leap late game for offense, and I have a lot of Crane equipment that adds plus damage to leap. And I put Melon Crusher in as opposed to the Blackout one. And that was it. That's only 2 changes to the deck. Try one more game, and then what I think I'm going to do is end the Kung Fu Panda stream tonight, and then I'm going to go ahead and try to stream Hearthstone and see how that works. See if I can get some new eyes on the stream and see what happens there. Or I may just go to bed. I don't know. We'll see what happens. See if we can get one more good game, end the night on a good note. It's only been 28 minutes. Another legendary champion player. Here we go. Question mark, question mark, question mark, question mark. Oh, that is. I have played a couple good Viper decks, though. Not really much to do. I think I'm just going to attack and see. This is a counterattack deck, so the old strength of the Bunny Bowman. That deck is going to be an auto-include in every deck by the time that card's going to be an auto-include in every deck by the time my time is done. It's going to be called Shifu Bowman because it is so good. Everybody tells me, man, why you always talk about Bunny Bowman? Well, if you watch my streams, you watch my videos, you see how many times it's just invaluable. And I know that Viper has a lot of cards that turn minions against each other. I want to put pressure on Viper and keep it going on her. I don't want to give her a chance to use the ones that she'll probably use it here, or it turns it's a 1-cost card. Well, that is a good combo. That is a good combo play. I wish he would have just went ahead and attacked, because that would have been much more impactful. So what I'm going to do is take that card out because I don't want it to trigger its effect. But that looked to be that was a smart play starting off there. So a really good play there. I like that play, setting up small minions, but I would have gone ahead and just gone full aggressive. Had he done that, he would have taken out my whole board with the 4-2 in play, and I would have charged my 3-3 into it, and this board would have been 0-0, and he had impetus for the next turn. But that was a good play. That was smart. There's a great Jackie Chan movie called Snake and Crane, Snake vs. Crane. He's playing interesting cards, but playing in a defensive posture. we're going to pick him down with the Bunny Bowman. So that is what just the Bunny Bowman does. I'm going to attack with 3-1 Cold Tooth because he served his purpose for sure. I'm playing hyper aggressive here. I'm trying to get this Viper down to a certain manageable level. I'm very aware of Viper's cards to turn him into him, so I'm being aggressive and shooting my 3-cost minions out. What's the control Viper looks like? Which is why I have Leap. So let's see. We're going to end turn there. 4-4 with Leap. He's going to have to address it. Now you can do the Field of Burn and things like that. So I guess that's a good strategy for the Viper. I guess it's a good strategy for Viper. Go ahead and play big minions defense. Use the cards to burn down the opponent. Solid play. What's that? Hypnotic Mask. Wow, what a good pickup. Now this Crane deck has been teched for Shen and Tigers, but it does have some tech for control decks as well, which is the Leap part of the equation. Interesting that he would attack there, his defender, and holds it back. Okay. So we're going to show you a little bit of the Leap portion of the show. So Farewell, Blind, or Random Warrior. We're going to push here. And we are going to try to get him down to the point to where we can leap and finish. That's what we want to do with this Crane deck. Do a little bit of leap, push through, burst. So we're setting up for the big finish here, getting him down to around 12 health. I'm going to put that 4-4. I'm going to put this card on the Crocodile, hopefully, and see if that works. He might put both these back in guard, is my thinking. Is what he's going to do. And we will leap over that. Okay, so that's a good card. So he's going to attack the 10-10. He's going to attack with both, which would be interesting here. He's playing a little more offensive than I expected him to, which will leave himself open to a big counterattack and possibly a win by me. So we'll see. Oh, that's a good card. It's a poison, and then when it takes place, it'll kill them all. He didn't need to attack because the poison would have done it. The tactical error. He did attack and went very aggressive there, and that poison will kill my Gold Tooth. So I have 9 health to deal here to win this match. I have 9 in hand. He played very well. He went very aggressive there at the end. And the Crane deck wins. Good game, question mark, question mark, question mark, question mark. I'm telling you, the games tonight have been amazing. I think I'm going to keep on going because it's just champion versus champion versus champion versus champion. If you want to see what this game's all about, you don't have to look any further than this. So there you go, a crane deck I'm very proud of. Just did a tutorial on it. It's been harassing Shins and doing very well against Tigers. And there you see what it can do against control decks. That Viper deck was very good. Very, very well put together, very smart. But this counterattack crane awareness, I find out what I'm playing against and then exploit the weaknesses. Here we go. Probably another champion. Rematch with Viper. He knows what to expect here. This match should be pretty tough. I'm going to keep 2 of those for clears. Let's see what we can do here. Love the fact that my stream is still going real well, man. It makes me so happy. I'm going to play this on tempo. Especially now that I know he's control. This card could have been used later on for late game push, but I want to get this Viper deck down fast and just put pressure on this deck. It's just a good deck, man. It's just a good deck. I love that combo with the kickoff. I don't know that I would have it in my deck though, because it's so situational. But he has a lot of low-cost minions too, so I can see cards kind of going there. It's nice for, probably has that in there teched in for Tigers aggro. I didn't get to use my my vultures last game, so hopefully we get to use them this game. We'll get 2 of them in hand, so it looks like we're gonna have to use them. I don't like attacking him with the 3/5. I mean, he's one of my growing cards. I put him in here. That was the other card I put in here. As a matter of fact, I put this one in here instead of Zay Spies. See, there's the turnaround card, so I attacked him. But now he's a 5/3 coming at him. So, yeah, it hurt me, but he's going to hurt him a lot worse. He doesn't deal with it, and he probably has ways of dealing with it. So right there, he's going to just charge those into it. It's not going to be enough. It's an interesting deck. He's built a really solid Viper deck. A lot of little cool little things I like about it. I don't want to use any of those. I don't want to use any of those, but I will. Just to push this damage through. Because not only pushes through, it becomes 7/1. It gives him a huge board threat that he has to take care of with something. So it'll eat a big minion of his. I didn't want to use the 2/3 stun there. I could use that late game. So he has to use that on that. That's fine. And that pig is dead. See what he summons out here. I'm bringing out my vultures next turn. It's kind of I hope to see there, honestly. I'm going to do nothing but vultures attacks. You'll see the power of the vulture cards. Probably my favorite farewell cards in the deck. So, good. I still have a little bit of board impetus. Did that because I know he has that KO card in his hand. And of course I attacked again because I know that he has those cards that turn him around. So I'm being very aggressive where I normally might not have been. I know that he has that. He's used one, so he doesn't have another one. He's one more. I mean, I'm sure he's going to get it. And we'll see. The problem with this he'll have is that even if he kills this card, another one will take his place. Which makes it just so good. And there's this combo. And again, he did it. And I don't understand why he does that. This is what happened last time, if you remember. Oh, that was kind of ridiculous. They should have hit that one first. So, I'm not overly pleased with that result. I'm going to push. I'm just going to wanted one more attack with it, but c'est la vie. That's what happens. We'll attack. And again, we'll attack where normally we probably wouldn't, as before. And we're going to push the damage here. And you see the explosiveness of this crane deck. It's like I'm going to cut these two together. I'm sorry, Viper, question mark, question mark, question mark. Even if you come back and win this one, which is still possible, I'm going to go ahead and cut this one because it's a good video of this crane deck in action against a champion player. And you are a very good player, sir. Pulls him back in defense. I like that. I have answers for it. But what he did was solid. We got some leap in there. We're going to push through and be very aggressive. And you see the explosiveness of this deck. Now it's not over, guys. It's 28-5, 26-5. But I mean, he's got a lot of big creatures. And you can put them all in defense. There we go, for example. But now I'll show you the lethality of this deck because you know what I have. I have answers for control decks. And those answers are leap. Another minion comes. So I'll have minions in place. Clears them out. Can't clear them all out. And here we go. Now I can't equip that card. But I can equip that card. And oh, well, it worked. Misread the card. That is unfortunate. So, misread that. I thought it gave me leap. But I'll have a card later on that gives me leap. But misread it. Thought I could end the game there. Set enemy's health to 1. Now remember last time he went too aggressive and he pushed and it cost him the game. Let's see if he does the same mistake here. But that was a very crucial mistake on my part. I'm assuming he's going to pull everything back here in defense. But maybe not. See, he learned from the last time. Now I have a card that I'm looking for that wins me a lot of games. It's that give a minion leap +4/+4. So if I draw that here, should be good. And there it is. Take flight. So yeah. So I'm not exactly sure why I can't play it on that one. Oh, because he set his health to 1. So another unfortunate side effect of that. So we are going to play this. And hopefully this stuns his... And it did. So sometimes it's better to be lucky than good. And we will win the game again. Good deck, good player. I've played a couple things there. It's late. Another great game. This is the game. This is the stream to watch. You want to see Kung Fu Panda at its finest. So great games. And of course, no one's people are watching the stream tonight because it's so late, and who knew this was going to happen, you know? But I'm going to go ahead and try to get this video out here of all this high level action, and it's just been all night. Kung Fu Panda is getting real, guys. I'm trying to get this. I don't want to go 3 for 3 against this snake deck. Let's see if I can play somebody else, get a different look into this crane deck. It's probably gonna be him again, I think. There we go again. I like those 2 scrolls. I'm gonna go ahead and change them out for some different warriors. Ugh, not a good opening hand. But this will give this gentleman a chance to win 1 back, go 2-1 against me. I have a feeling he's less excited to see us than we are to see him. But maybe not. Maybe he's like this. I'm gonna get this guy this time. It's just a good deck. He made a really solid deck, and I'm very impressed with it. I did not get a great opening hand. So I'm not. It's not been the best opening hand that I could have dealt with. A lot of scrolls, not many creatures. So he has a really good chance of winning this one. And that's what it takes sometimes when you have a bad opening hand. And you never can recover. You know? He's getting those equipments. I really wish I had a creature. Like nothing in my hand. He just played a bunch of little creatures out there. And I got nothing. I got something to play this turn, but you know, not exactly. It's not going real well so far for him. Got a handful of answers and no questions. I wouldn't have used it there. I would have saved that card. He must realize I don't have anything at this point. He must be like, man, let's take advantage of this. Yeah, too many cards in my hand. I'll take that. Well, he's played a lot of minis, hasn't he? All based around that Kung Fu or the 4-2 goat. Pretty sure he's going to turn all my minions to 1 again. He's done that a few times. So I'm not going to overcommit the board here. I will attack, of course, because I got to do that, right? Normally I would play this to restore health, but I have a feeling he's going to turn them all to 1 anyway. So I'm not going to do it. And I played that card so I can play my legendary card next without worry about it getting turned to 1 health. Here it comes, Ribbons of Ice, I believe it's called. Did not have it. There's that mask. It brings out Zay Spies. I'm sure he's not happy to see that card with all his low-cost minions he has. That's one of the powers of that Condor card. It summons a legendary. I mean, it's just such a great card, you know. It's just such a great card. Plays it in defense. Figured that. Hmm. I'm going to do that just because I want to get rid of that card. And such a dangerous card. Just going to end my turn there. It wasn't a very great, it wasn't a very sexy play, but I want to get that card out of there. You know, that's a big card. He has a lot of big cards, but I want to get that one out of there specifically. I've got stuff later on. Oh, there it is, Ribbons of Ice. We knew that was coming. That's why I didn't want to overcommit the board. And there's A-Spies doing what A-Spies does. This is a very good player. You know, he's been great games. We are going to give our guy encouraging words. We are going to end the turn. He's already used a Ribbon of Ice. I do not think he has another one. If he does, then we are just going to have to deal with it best we can. But right now we have a devastating board. Gain control of an enemy. So he'll clear out my guy. But then he'll end his turn and I'll still have my guy. So it's not too terrible. I mean, yeah, it was a good play. But we'll be alright with that. So we'll do that. And we're being very aggressive here to kind of clear him out of the way. We have that ultimate card to push over the top. We have some more leap, and we have Tempest to clear out his board. So we're looking pretty good. This player probably has not ever lost 3 in a row as a champion. Viper's deck is like outstanding. So we are up against a very good player here. Let's see what he does here. Probably gonna attack the 5/1. All right. Not sure exactly what we'll do here. I don't want to waste a Tempest for just that minion. We'll go big attack there. We're actually going to go Tempest just to push some more damage through. Because we have that pushback shield smash for when he brings out a big minion next turn. And we're going to push through there. And when he brings out that big minion, we will have an answer for it with that shield smash. Push through the damage. Plus, he's got to take care of that 8/4 because it has leap, so a guard won't do it. He's going to have to charge something into that 8/4 and bring another one out and put it in block, and we can just leap over it with the new card we put in Razorback. There he goes. Attack and put. That's a good answer there. Put some defense on it. Nice. Again, we're just gonna go ahead and stun it. I bet he is tired of seeing us. So 3-0 against that same Viper deck. I would like to try to play somebody else so you can see the deck dynamic of this card. Usually this time we would have played like 8 Shins. But it's like the only champion players are myself and this Viper player on right now. And, I don't think that he has the cards necessary to, well, he probably does. It's probably going to be, I've just been very fortunate. Try to give it a few seconds here to hopefully not match up with the same player for the 4th time. It's just not fair to him really at this point. Here we go. And matched up right here. Pretty sure we got him again.